Henderson is one of the fastest growing cities in the country, but it doesn't feel like just one city.
In about 20 minutes, you can go from quiet master plan neighborhoods to a downtown historic district, all the way to a resort-style lakeside community right in the middle of the desert. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Vicky, your Las Vegas real estate guides, and today we're driving the best neighborhoods so you can see which one fits your lifestyle and your budget.
And the last stop doesn't look anything like Nevada. So currently we are starting off in South Henderson. Now, this most south, at least on the 15 freeway, as you're leaving town to go down towards Southern California, you're gonna find Inspirada, which is a fairly walkable master plan community. It's definitely got a lot of close amenities, including a little coffee shop that we just drove by. And then, as you can see on these streets, they're full of absolutely beautiful landscaping and trees, which you'll also notice as we cruise down this. There's a really cool park right here on the left side, great for dog walking. There's a wonderful little kids park, and there's multiple parks here inside of Inspirada. And Inspirada covers around 2,000 acres in South Henderson, and there's 7 community parks with over 35 miles of paved trails that connect all of them. Now, resale homes at Inspirada are tracking around the mid to upper 500,000s, with new construction homes that start in the high 400,000s, like the Landings by KB here in Inspirada. Also in the center of Inspirada, there is an awesome pool that you'll see just here to the side. You can see it through the window. There's a great swimming pool with plenty of shade covers. And then again, more park amenities with ramadas and little picnic tables, dog poop bins, and of course, a large grass area if you're gonna throw a party or something. It's definitely the place to go. You will kind of notice a lot of Inspirada, they don't have a lot of big backyards in most of it, so it's great for people who don't want to deal with a large backyard where there's tons of trees that they've got to maintain and deal with. But right now we're pretty much in the Seven Hills area. Seven Hills is about 1,300 acres across 25 neighborhoods centered around the Circuit Golf Club and the Butch Harmon School of Golf. Prices here run from the mid to low 700,000s. So while the homes are slightly older than Inspirada, they are definitely more expensive and oftentimes a lot bigger, much larger homes on bigger parcels. So you get a little bit more space and a slightly more developed neighborhood. There's not really any new construction happening here, but the difference between here and Inspirada, aside from the sizes and the prices, is there's a lot more entry-level homes in Inspirada, and it's a lot more walkable because everything's closer together. So it's definitely a good spot for families. Coming up here, you'll see the City of Henderson sign. There is a shopping center here. This is the Anthem Highlands Shopping Center. So you're never gonna be like, we'll turn in and you could take a look. You're never gonna be like short of amenities, because people are always like, well, I need to make sure I've got my pharmacy and my supermarket. You can see Chase right here on the forward camera. You know, there's a Chase Bank, there's a barber, there's a post office, Postnet spot. There's a laundry, sorry, not laundry, a dry cleaners, there's a Hawaiian barbecue, there's a Save-On Pharmacy and an Albertsons. And of course, if you want a local bar, there's a PT's right there with some pretty good food, a Bank of America, a full-blown CVS, Pizza Hut, a cake spot, even Leslie's Pool Supplies. So you could just stay in your community and come to this shopping center, and you're pretty much gonna have everything you ever need. It's all right within the community. And this is just one of the many shopping centers that are here in Anthem and Seven Hills area. But overall, Anthem is an absolutely beautiful community with wonderful aesthetics. Whether you're in Anthem Highlands, Anthem Country Club, or even in Sun City Anthem, which is the age-restricted community, there's plenty of great places to be in all of Anthem, along with all of South Henderson. So currently, we're cruising down on our way. Here's Solara on our right, as we talked about Solera. Solera, again, is an age-restricted community with amazing price points. It's not as big as a Sun City community, so there's definitely not that massive too many people here vibe. It's much more calm and chill and a lot more affordable price point. So definitely a good place to check out. And before we leave South Henderson area, I did want to make a quick mention that South Henderson, in all of Henderson, is the location for the Raiders training facility, which has some special events. And also, if you are flying private, the Henderson Executive Airport is there, so you don't have to deal with the traffic of leaving the Harry Reid International Airport. You can just fly in to the Henderson Executive if you are flying private or doing jet suites or whatever. It's a lot more convenient for Henderson residents who do fly that way. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about weighing this part of town for the convenience factor, because it does have it all.
So right now we are at the district at Green Valley Ranch, and this area is just really nice because you have a lot of shopping, dining. In the summer, it's just a really great place to come and hang out. And it's also right next to the Green Valley Ranch Hotel and Casino. And they have a movie theater, arcade, and they have a great summer series at the pool where you can go and do yoga. And also they have a really nice, enjoyable spa for locals. Not for locals, but that a lot of locals come to enjoy. So this is just a really great area here in the Green Valley Ranch area. If you want to check out Williams-Sonoma, Bath and Body Works, Sephora. So right now we're in Green Valley Ranch. We just wanted to drive you through what a community here would look like. What I really like about the Green Valley area is that you'll find a lot more older landscaping in certain parts of this area. You're not gonna find a lot of new builds or cookie cutter homes. This was Southern Nevada's first master plan community. Before it existed, saying you lived in Henderson didn't really carry much weight, and this area actually changed that. The Green Valley Ranch Casino Resort sits right at the center, and it's built for locals, so people who live here can walk over and use it as if it was like part of their neighborhood. The district at Green Valley Ranch is actually a pretty main gathering spot. It's open air and easy to walk and filled with a ton of the restaurants that you just saw, shops, and they even have a weekly farmers market. So Cornerstone Park and Arroyo Grande Sports Complex anchor the outdoor side of the area, and you'll see that it has that suburban feel where you can still actually feel very active outdoors. We actually really love taking our boys to the sports complex because I feel like every single time that we go, they just meet new friends, and it's just such a really fun time to just be active, play outside, and enjoy all the amenities that the city has to offer. So that's pretty much Green Valley Ranch. It's much more established and polished. Everything's had time to really grow in and develop. And now we're gonna be making a turn here because where we're going next feels completely different than anything that we've showed you so far. So before we continue, I just wanna say thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Vicky.
I'm Kyle.
And we make videos for you guys every single week. So if you haven't yet, we'd love for you to like and subscribe and stay with us. We'd love to help you with your relocation goals and purchasing here in Las Vegas. So don't ever feel worried about reaching out. We absolutely love hearing from you. And you can contact us in the description below at kyle@kylesimmonsteam.com. You can visit our website at www.kylesimmonsteam.com or call us directly.
Okay, currently what you're looking at on the forward camera is the 215 freeway. It is our fastest and most important highway for pretty much all of Henderson. If you're getting from one side to the other, which means going from east to west or west to east, this freeway, the 215, is gonna be super important for you. And again, you can see it's clear right now. It's 11:53 in the afternoon. It's pretty much always like this other than around rush hour, but it's really nothing compared to a California freeway. So don't despair, it's not that bad. It's a really helpful freeway. And if you live in Henderson, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Now we just made our turn. We are on Water Street right now. This is the historic Old Town district of where Henderson really started. So you could consider this to actually be the original downtown Henderson. Now you'll see a lot of stuff is under construction because they've been revitalizing it for quite some time. But you get really cool spots like Boulevard Grill, the Motor Lodge, which has been there forever. you know, like 70 years. And of course, Old Town Henderson was really important because a lot of people that didn't live in Boulder City would have lived in Old Town Henderson here. And a fascinating thing about being in Water Street District and Old Town Henderson is that there was some of the oldest properties here in town are in this area. So there's homes from even like 1930s, which doesn't sound old for people who live in Philadelphia where they have 200-year-old homes, but we don't have that here in the desert. So this is about as old as you'll get for our homes. Looking on the forward camera, you're gonna see the Pass Casino, which is a cool spot that people come and hang out. And then of course the Rainbow Club Casino. There's lots of little places that you can come to, just spend time, walk around, bars, taverns. Of course, there's the Henderson First Center right here where the Golden Knights come. There's a pub and pizza place. Just overall, a lot of different stuff here in Old Town or Water Street District. Now, some of these homes, because they were built so long ago, which is really cool, they have very affordable taxes. In fact, some of the most affordable taxes I've seen are in this area, and we've sold homes in this area as well. They had places, homes, single-family detached homes, 1,300 square feet, with taxes of $380 a year. It really depends on how old the dirt was when it was initially sold from the Bureau of Land Management or from the county or where have you. And so some of these properties were sold in the 30s and 40s, and they're on smaller parcels, which means that they have some of the most affordable taxes in the entire state, realistically, but mainly for the Las Vegas Valley, and that's a benefit. Now here in Water Street District, you could still get homes in the 300,000 range, and these are single-family detached homes, a great place to get entry-level starter homes. We're gonna turn off right here on Ocean, and you'll start seeing some of the properties that we're talking about. They're definitely smaller, but you get a lot of single-family detached homes that are 1-stories. So if you're not looking to climb upstairs, this is a great option for you. Of course, you're gonna see that there's a lot less trees and a lot less of that foresty feel here because it is a little bit more desert-like. So a lot of the trees and landscaping and vegetation are more so on the owners to deal with because there aren't any HOAs in almost all of this entire area. And that's one thing that people absolutely love about being in the Water Street area is they can do additions to their house without asking for permission. Here, we'll take a turn here on just a random street so you can see. They like that they could put their RVs, as you'll see on the forward cam to the right, there's an RV. A lot of people have RVs in this area. You don't have to ask for permission to upgrade anything. You could change your landscape, paint your house however you want. And a lot of them come on much larger lots of land, so you have a little bit more space. And so that's just one of the pieces of charm to the old school Henderson, not to mention, again, having extremely affordable property taxes. So without a master plan community or an HOA and low property taxes, you're definitely gonna get a lot of bang for your buck here in terms of land and of course, not paying for other things like that. But if you are looking for more of a cohesive feel where all the homes are a little bit more similar and there's, you know, tree-lined streets and it has a lot of the walking trails, then you're definitely going to want to think more about going back to the South Henderson area because this sort of older part of Henderson, they didn't have master plan communities when it was originally developed.
It was a main strip for workers back in World War II, and a lot of them came back here to work at the basic magnesium plant, and that's where they spent a lot of their time and money. So after a long stretch of decline, Water Street has new projects going on. So they have more bars opening up, more restaurants, and a lot more events for locals to bring them back to this area.
You know, this area isn't for everyone, but if you're looking for a place with true history, character, charm, and a really fun downtown area that's super duper walkable, then you might want to reconsider this area. It's an amazing place for people who are into that sort of historic feel and maybe want to shy away from the cookie cutter nature of the master plan community areas.
And Water Street's main events include Winterfest, a holiday parade that brings in over 15,000 people, and Hot Rod Days.
So that's Old Town, Water Street, District, Henderson. You can see it right there behind me on the wall. still a great place with lots of character, charm, and history, and great entry points and freedom for doing whatever you want at your home. And up next, we're gonna take you to a little bit east of here where the prices and the elevation and views go up, up, and up.
So now we are taking you to Ascaya here in Henderson. This is one of our favorite places here in Henderson if you are looking for those incredible hillside mountain views, and they're just breathtaking. Now, Ascaya is definitely at a higher price point than some other places in Henderson. You have a lot more exclusivity. The amenities here are incredible, and we go into much more detail. We actually speak with one of our friends and sales reps here at Ascaya. Her name's Kylie, and you can definitely check out our past video where we go into much more detail about Ascaya.
And of course, doing a video on a driving tour through Henderson, it's not complete without taking you into the luxury highlands up on the mountains. And out the window, you are gonna see, looking down upon McDonald Highlands. And of course, there's homes way up high on that mountain. They do have a golf course down at the bottom of there, Dragon Ridge Country Club. And then currently we're looking at McDonald Highlands from inside Ascaya. We're gonna take you quickly through here. Now, these are the luxury residences. These are where, you know, celebrities and very wealthy individuals live. Currently in Ascaya, you're not gonna be able to buy dirt for less than even $2 million. So just the land before building the house is going to cost you a few mil, and then a few mil to put the house on it. They do currently have some Canyons residences, which are like lock and leave condos that are being built by Blue Heron, I believe. And at Blue Heron, those are some pre-made product that you can select from rather than having to do a full custom build out. But the magical part and why these properties are in the multi-millions, talking about $30 million, $40 million residences here, is look at this view out the forward camera. And of course, you could see it on the regular camera. We'll just show you why it comes at such a premium. All of these homes are deliberately perched way high up to give you some of the best views in the entire valley, arguably the best views in Southern Nevada of all of Las Vegas. Now, all of these views are incredible, and that's where some of the premium is, and you get maximum privacy. Another important thing to learn about McDonald Highlands and Ascaya and Roma Hills and all these luxury communities here in Henderson, it's not just where affluence lives. The security is top tier. Some of the best security in town is in these communities, and also some of the most world-class amenities like their swimming pools and clubhouses. We've had the opportunity to go to some of the events at the clubhouse here, and they are incredible. One of the nicest luxury resort style clubhouses with pools and amenities that you're gonna find in the entirety of all of town. Again, just look at this drive. All of the homes are super modern, beautiful architecture. Again, not as many trees as you would get in Green Valley because this is a newer place, and Ascaya alone is over a square mile large. It's over 640 acres. So this is one of the largest luxury community properties in the state, and you can see why so many people choose to call this part of town home.
Okay, so we know this is a driving tour, but we definitely wanted to stop and take a look at these newest residences here in Ascaya. So let's go check it out.
Now we are at the custom homes and some of the gated golf communities of the east side of Henderson. So what you're gonna see here currently, we are at the edge of town, which is in the Foothills area. Most people who live here don't even know what this area is called, and it's not really a formal area because it's not a master plan community area, but what it is very special. Now there are some, as you'll see on the forward camera on our right-hand side, some new construction homes that are being built. But as I drive down this road, you're gonna start to see what's special about here. Now, in the past, I've sold some lots here. A lot of these lots are just dirt lots. Most of them are half acre, quarter acre, 1 acre, some of them even up to 2 acres. Now, most of these are dirt lot sales, but there are some homes. But what's special about here is every single home is custom. So like this one, you've got a giant RV garage that these people have. And then you'll see this next one on my forward camera, they have a rooftop deck because a lot of these have an amazing view of the city. And if you could show them out this window, you can see the entire valley down there has a fantastic view. And so a lot of people will have these rooftop decks or sky decks. Same thing with this next house. And that's what's special about being in the foothills of Henderson is you have to actually buy the lot if you're not gonna buy a home that's already built. Here's another custom one on our right-hand side with a portico, and it's got a multi-car garage and a backyard. And then here you'll see, here's another home. Another thing that looks like brand new, super modern, something you'd see out of a Homes magazine. A 5-car garage, it's got two cars and a split 1 car. So everything in this area is completely different, and that's what's absolutely special about being in the foothills is that you can build the exact home you want and you don't have to have an HOA. Now, some people don't like this area because one, a lot of it is dirt and it's not like a new build where it's developed in 3 years and now there's 500 homes. A lot of this dirt's been here. There's homes that have been here since the 80s. And so that's what's unique about this part of town. Now, again, like I was mentioning, some people don't care for it. 1, because there's a lot of dirt, and 2, there's no homogeny with the homes. So there could be a custom home that looks like a Spanish home. There could be an Adobe Pueblo style home right next to it. And then there could be like a log cabin looking home. You could have a 7,000 square foot mega mansion with 2 detached casitas, or you could have, like, here's a prime example. This is a great one. So you've got a little, just 1-story home with a composition shingle roof, probably like 1,600 square feet. Then you've got like a 4,000 square foot house right next door with 2 stories with numerous car garages. And so that's the wide variety that you get here in this foothills of Henderson is it's all 100% custom. And if you want no one to tell you what to do with your rules, and no one to tell you how to paint your house, and you want to build a 100% custom built home from scratch, this is exactly where you can do it. Now, I've sold dirt lots here for 200 grand, 170 grand. I sold one for 150 that was half of an acre or 3/4 of an acre. So it just, and that was just like 4 years ago. And so it just depends on where you're buying. Obviously, the homes that have higher views, that are up higher on the mountain, are gonna they're gonna cost a little bit more because you're gonna have a better view of the city. Now here's a great one to show. Not that we're disparaging anyone, but some neighbors wouldn't like, a chain link fence yard with barbed wire and an old boat. And so some people, they don't wanna have neighbors that look like that, whereas other people don't care and they wanna have their own just custom built property. So that's what you get here in the foothills. It's a very unique part of town. Again, most people don't even really know of it, but if you're looking for space and you want to build something really special, this is exactly where you do it. Now, like I said, being at the foothills, we are in the most eastern reaches of town. So I'm driving you here down this road just so you can see we're literally where the desert begins. And if we show you right out the camera, there's a cool little walking trail right here that'll take you all the way to the River Mountain Loop Trail, which is a 39-mile bike trail. So there is some primitive hiking and trail walking for sure, but that's what you get. You get just full-on privacy. And of course, being this close to nature, being at the edge of town, you will have some coyotes and prairie dogs and hawks and things. And so those are just some of the, not side effects, but some of the other, things that you experience while being in this unique part of town. But again, it's unmatched. There's nowhere really like it where you can have views of the city and be able to build exactly what you want. Now we just headed north of the Foothills down there, and we are now in Cadence, which is a master plan community. And out the front, you're seeing a giant grass field with a cool little pond or lake, if you will. And this, it all starts here, is what it says on the sign. This is Cadence Central Park. Cadence is one of the busiest master planned and best-selling master plan communities here in Henderson. Currently, there's tons of different prices of houses and product styles. Some of them without really like a backyard, you just get a side yard and a garage, and then full-blown single-family detached homes, 1 stories and 2 stories with pools in the backyard. This is a great area because not only does it have great entrance points, but it also has a lot of price points and a lot of different styles. Now, as far as the community is concerned, these are some world-class amenities. You have massive parks, and I mean huge parks with tons of walking trails that intersperse throughout the community. However, there's not going to be any on-site grocery shopping or anything like that, so you will kind of have to exit Cadence just to get to some shopping. Now, Cadence covers about 2,200 acres, and it's going to have about 12,000 homes once it's fully built out. And then they have single family homes that start from the mid to high 300,000s, and then they go all the way up into the 600,000s or more. Next, we're gonna move our way from Cadence, and Cadence has some really cool options too when it comes to houses. We've sold a few clients here, but one of them, she bought a home with a massive RV garage, which is cool. So if you want a 70-foot RV garage with a giant, like 15-foot overhead door, you could get that kind of product here. So like I said, wide variety of products and styles, beautiful tree-lined streets, safe for families. It's definitely a good option if you want to be on this side of town, and it's only 15-20 minutes from the airport, so it's definitely not too far out of town if you're looking for options that are in Henderson and not too far from the Strip or the airport. So now we're heading to our last stop, and this one feels like you're not even in Henderson or Las Vegas anymore. This is the last stretch. All right, last stretch here. You've got a nature spot tucked away into the city, and then right after that, a full-blown resort-style community built around its own lake with waterfront restaurants, golf, and homes that feel like they belong in the Mediterranean coast.
All right, so we're at the last stretch. We are currently at the Henderson Bird Viewing Preserve. It's one of the valley's best kept secrets. It's a working wetland inside a water facility. It's free to enter and it's open every morning. The Henderson Bird Viewing Preserve covers about 140 acres on the 3rd largest body of water in southern Nevada, and it sits on the Pacific Migratory Flyway with 9 ponds, paved trails, and re-entry. We are now taking you to Lake Las Vegas. Lake Las Vegas is built around a 320-acre man-made lake in eastern Henderson. It was named a gold winner for master plan communities in the Las Vegas Review Journal in 2024 Best of Las Vegas. And here in Lake Las Vegas, it has some of the best golfing. It has Reflection Bay Golf Club, which is a Jack Nicklaus signature course with 5 holes. So Lake Las Vegas market ranges from the mid to high 400s for condos and attached homes. Mid-range homes runs anywhere from 700 to 900, and lakefront properties are over 1.5 to 2 million. Keep in mind, if you are looking for an amazing view of the lakes, some of these new builds will definitely be charging you a lot premium. I've seen lot premiums anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 just to make sure that you get those unobstructed lake views. Henderson works best when you line up the right area with how you actually want to live. There's a lot of variety here, and that's a big advantage if you know how to use it. And if you like this tour but aren't sure exactly where this fits your lifestyle, the video linked here breaks down every part of Henderson, including what things actually cost once you factor in HOA fees and utilities, and which area we wouldn't buy in.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Vicky.
And we make videos just like this every single week so you can figure out where you might want to relocate to here in Las Vegas. So please subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on everything Las Vegas, Henderson, and more.
And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in Las Vegas, definitely reach out to us. You can email, call, text, or DM. We would be honored to help you with your real estate journey.
See you on the next one.
Bye.